going to do a video today to talk about the pig watering system that I made this year. Had a system last year that worked good for the first several months, but when the pigs got to be full size, they were able to actually dump their water. I had the water container inside the pig shed. So made some changes, have the water outside of the shed now. What I did differently, and it's started out much better, and I assume will work better the entire time. So last year I had nipples like this into the side of a rubber tote, which I have out back, you'll see in a minute. But that didn't work very well, having that entire water system inside the pig shed for several reasons. So change up this year, just used drop ear elbows that they threaded right into. And I used PEX where I could get a good crimp fit right here, make sure there were no leaks. And I have a PEX line coming up, and then just into a 90 right there. PEX comes across. The same from the other side. And then right here I have a PEX T. These are PEX crimps. And then I have my water hose coming from the outside with just a hose clamp on it. So this is just a real low pressure system, just gravity fed. But the big thing is having the water outside of the pig shed, which we've accomplished at this point with this system. A couple things I need to continue to work on. So I've kind of hidden that top line, except for the bottom little bit right there. There's that much that's exposed. Over here, I've got more exposed. As they get bigger, they're quite curious and like to tear things up. I'll probably take some kind of a board and put down the front of that, a channel sort of, to cover that up as well so they can't bite that hose, because I can see that being something they might want to do. Used to have the where these big 2x10s are, used to have a table right there, and I had the water trough sitting on top of that table with the nipple into the side of it. But the pigs were able to actually, as they got to be close to full size, able to get up onto that table and pull that entire thing down. So they would empty their water. It's a 40-gallon container, and they would pull that thing down, flood their entire shed, and I had to refill it all the time. Take a trip to the back side of the shed now. On the back side, this is the same kind of tub that I had on the inside. I had to get a new one because I had to put a hole in a different place. But just a 40-gallon container from Tractor Supply. And then had some old water hose I could reuse actually. Had to buy this water hose fitting from the hardware store. Put a little silicone to help that. Haven't seen any leaks at all around here. Again, that's 40 gallons of water in there. Not a whole lot of pressure to that, gravity fed. Just put that on a platform up high so that it could gravity feed and also be out of my way. I actually pick up this pig shed and move my pigs every so often. So this is kind of my setup here. We'll do a different video for that. You can kind of see the electric fence set up here with the ground rod and everything. But I'll move all out of the way, pick this up with the tractor, and move it. So it was important that this platform be off to the side and out of the way, so that whenever I come in here with my forks, I can still get in to pick up the shed.